Here's a quick update. It's been 120 days since my hair transplant surgery, and this is the update. So, as you could tell, I shaved my beard a couple days ago, but you might not be able to tell because I think the last update was at 70 days, and now we're officially 50 days later. So here it is. Doesn't look bad, right? I mean, it's still kind of growing out. Right now we're only at 120 days, so 30, 60, 90, 120, 4 months. And typically when I got the surgery, they told me that I should expect for at least 80% of the hair growth to come before 9 months, and then after a year, that's when you're at like 95, 100. So right now we're in the first 120 days, and I could already tell the difference. One thing I could tell is, the little baby hairs that were supposed to be growing right here, like some of them are growing, but then you could still tell some of the transplant hairs are really small and they still haven't taken on yet. Taken on as in like they're growing tiny incremental steps in order to be the big hair follicle and the hair that I like, and I know it can grow up to be. So, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. Still able to get haircuts, just not able to really cut the top of my hair because I don't want to mess that up too much. But I'll try to. Well, actually, I have a picture too. Check it out. So here's a little bit about the updates. And I took a couple pictures, I put them side by side throughout this hair journey. So the first set of pictures on the top part of the screen, you're going to see that was the front side of my hair and the back side of my head before the transplant. And then the second picture in the middle, you're going to see it's 6 weeks after transplant. So my hair is still, I'm still kind of bald because I shaved my entire head before that. And then this one is going to be 3.5 months after the transplant, or I guess we just learned 120 days. So that's what it looks like. As you can tell, the top, the pre-transplant picture, you can tell the front of my hair is thinning out, and the hairs are really thin because of cortisol or stress or whatever whatever can affect that. And but if you look at the back, you can see the back of my head in this picture right here. It's thinning out, right? The cortisol's getting to me, the stress is getting to me. I still have plenty of hair back there, but at the same time, just with aging and changing hormones, people's change. So the middle picture there, that was at my first haircut. So that was 6 months after the hair transplant procedure. And it kind of just shows what hairs were growing when, and also there's still hair growing there in the middle, but it's thin, right? So the transplanted hairs haven't really been taken on. But if you look at the bottom, compared to the top, there's no combing over my hair in the bottom one in this version, and you can tell it's already just thickening out. There's more hairs growing there, and even on the right side, this one, it looks darker and more full than the top picture right there. So I've been doing this PRP treatment where they stick your head with plasma about 120, 150 different times to help accelerate the growth of your hair by putting different plasma into your hair follicles, into your scalp, so it acts as like a miracle grow. I've done that 3 times now. The process, where I get it from, is the same place that did my hair surgery, so they charge, I think, $550 a pop, so $550 each time you go. But this time didn't hurt so bad because of the pain. I had to, they put me on some laughing gas to help with the pain, with them sticking 200 needles in your head. And, I didn't really like it, but it did help with the pain a lot. And the next PRP treatment I did one after each month for the first 3 months. And then the next one I have scheduled is at the 6-month time frame, so in 3 months from now. But ultimately, I'm pretty excited about it. It's looking pretty decent. It's looking pretty good. And, one thing is I was prescribed minoxidil, and, there's this other name of a, hair growth medication that they put me on. And I've been taking that daily as well. So that's also been helping out. But, I just went to my 20-year reunion recently, and after talking to some of my friends and former classmates over there, those people have been taking minoxidil for the past 5, 10, 12 years. So it's something that I just learned recently about in the last year and a half, 2 years, but apparently it's been going on for a while. So that's what a lot of people recommend. If you don't get the hair transplant surgery, look into different medications that could essentially help your hair grow. So it's been 120 days. Got a haircut today. Shaved my beard on Wednesday because I got hot. And yeah, getting the GQ look back, I guess. Because before, remember I had that big beard that was out to here. Just was a little tougher to maintain than I'd like in my day-to-day. So decided to chop that off Pedro style from Napoleon Dynamite. But I'm going to give you guys another update soon. Until then, happy Friday. Welcome to San Jose. And I don't know. Welcome to San Jose. All right, bye.